to episode 337 of the Unranked Podcast. I'm here with Nikki Tidbits, as you can tell.
That's right. That's me,
aka Tuna.
Nikki.
And I'm Dan Wiene. And we are here again in lieu of a couple of our friends.
Yeah, friends. I don't know if I'd call them that anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, Tom let us know a while ago he wasn't going to make today. Chris had.
Yeah.
Well, he did. He said he was going to miss 3. He didn't miss last week's. He got there. So and then we have Chris, who has family with him. So that was a last second surprise, I guess. Now it's just us two again. We are back here.
Sure. Yeah.
So
we're back. It's just me and you. They wanted to give us a third, but we said, nah, the Dan and Tuna show would be just fine. We don't need any third wheel.
Yeah. I mean, it was interesting because the conversation went from we'll find you somebody to yeah, you're just doing it. So
well, I said I wanted just us.
Oh, you did? Okay, so it's your fault.
Yeah, I did.
This is all your fault then.
Yeah.
And this Chris goes horribly wrong.
Chris was like,
"Oh, this is all you."
Chris was like, "Oh, maybe we'll find you somebody." I'm like, "No, I don't know what I said exactly, but I think I was like, no, it's the Dan and Tuna show."
Okay,
and it was turf and surf.
That because originally it was called Surf and Turf as the Dan and Tuna. I'm like, that's backwards because you got to be surf. You would have to
order of operations needs to be a certain way.
Yeah. Although on the screen right now, if people are watching from the Patreon on the YouTube, you are first, so it'd be Surf and Turf.
Okay, fine. Well, that's the way it's said anyway in real life.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, did you also? I mean, full disclosure, did you make a game?
Maybe.
Okay, because I didn't. So
no.
I was gonna wing if we got to the game part. I was gonna wing something. All right. So what do we usually? Okay, so it's Pokemon 337.
Yes.
Now
I
we play this
do
game.
Not know what it looks like at all because
we're playing the game where Dan and I don't know these Pokemon, but so far we haven't actually been able to compete against each other because no one wants to be on this podcast anymore.
Yep.
So number 330.
There's actually a long line of people who don't want to be in this podcast.
Right. It's as long as my just long. So Pokemon number 337. The name is Lunatone.
Lunatone?
Lunatone.
Lunaton? No. See, Lunatone.
I don't think it's Lunaton.
No, I'm just
I don't think the E is silent. I think it's Lunatone.
Is it just spelled like Lunatone?
That is correct. Lune.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is some kind of nocturnal Pokemon or moon involved somewhere in this.
Yeah.
Because of the Luna. The question is the tone, is it like a musical Pokemon? Is it kind of like a moon Jigglypuff?
Right.
Because it could be. That'd be in the realm of possibilities. I'm gonna go with it's a I don't know what color it is, but I'm guessing that's sort of it definitely has like a moon on it, like somewhere, like a moon either tattoo or pattern. And it kind of looks like it's like a cute Pokemon and no real features beyond that.
Okay.
How wrong?
Well, when you said it was moon, like it has moon on it, right?
Yeah.
It is a moon.
It is a moon. Okay.
It is a crescent moon.
Huh.
With an eye in the center.
Okay.
With a pink iris. And like in between the crescent, right?
Yeah.
Is like a beak. It's like a beak that comes out.
I just looked it up to look at it.
Yeah.
That's definitely a moon-based Pokemon.
That's a moon. It's not known to evolve.
Is it a bird?
No, it's a levitating. It looks like
a bird's head a little bit.
A little bit, but it's a levitating crescent moon. Okay. I mean, it's really that's it. That's what we're working with, people.
It's and apparently it's a counterpart of Solrock, who I won't look at, but I assume it's very similar.
Don't look at Solrock. Right, don't look at Solrock, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to guess that one based on this one.
Yeah.
It's known as the Meteorite Pokemon, and the name origin, right?
It's known as the Meteorite Pokemon.
Well, this is gonna make sense. Lunatone may be a combination of Luna, Latin for moon, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
and stone.
Yeah, I would say that's accurate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are
Yeah.
meteorites moon rocks though, or are they just random space rocks?
Oh, I love this. Lunatone seems
Seems.
okay. Seems
Seems.
Lunatone seems to be based on the
Seems.
moon.
Okay. One would hope so.
Yeah. But
I
then it
don't know
says
what else
as
it would be
well,
based
it
on.
says as well as a meteorite. Now, I've seen meteorites, seen some pictures.
Okay.
They don't look crescent shaped like this.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, this kind of looks like it could just be a normal sphere that someone took a weird bite out of.
What?
Like if you had like a weird fucking like gap tooth and you took a bite out of a sphere, you could get that shape.
You know, I'm looking at pictures of this thing. I don't see any pictures of it like straight on. Like, is that a beak
It's what
that
I was
comes
saying.
to a
Like it looks kind
point,
of like a
or is it
bird
like
because of the
a
beak. But at
right,
the
or
same
is it like
time,
flat in the front?
you wouldn't want to look at a picture of it straight on. It would just be shitty looking.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would assume this is always turned to the side.
Yeah, actually, let me
You,
Google Lunatone straight. Oops.
you think
On.
there's gonna be results for Lunatone straight on?
Let's see. Nope.
Yeah, not surprised.
Shocker. Shocker.
Not surprised at all on that one. You've not surprised me. But anyway, it seems like kind of a dumb Pokemon, but I'm okay with it.
Should we talk more about what it does? Or
Yeah,
are we
let me
good?
know what I don't know.
Oh, what does it do? Okay. I lost the page.
I'm on the page. I still don't know what it does.
Oh, it shares its category. I can't tell you that. Meteorite Pokemon. There's not much trivia even on this thing.
it's
I mean,
apparently
it's a moon.
cream colored.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
cream.
yeah.
I thought it was more of a bone or an off white.
Yeah. Oh, cream colored rock Pokemon crescent in the center of the crescent is a pointed beak like structure. It has deep set red eyes. They look pink.
It
To
lives
me,
in a cave and it becomes active under a full moon.
okay. Oh, its health is tied to lunar phases. Why do I feel like that's definitely
That makes no
not?
sense at all. How's that
Yeah,
work?
not only that, but like that's definitely not in the games.
Oh, it's a
And then
psychic moon. Okay.
using psychic, it floats. It was first discovered at the site of a meteor crash. Oh, here's a theory. It may always with the maze. No
I mean,
one's
they don't
really
want to
sure
be.
in
They
this
don't want to
Pokemon.
declare anything because then if they're
Yeah,
wrong,
no one's sure
all hell
about
breaks
anything in this
loose.
Pokemon universe. But there's a theory it may have originated from outer space.
Well, something's gotta. I guess
I guess.
I'm no expert, but something's gotta originate from outer space. You would think.
Mm.
All right. So I mean, what do you think? Solid Pokemon or kind of crap Pokemon?
I'm gonna go with pretty good. I mean, it is what it's exactly what it purports to be.
But did we need that?
Do we need it? We got plenty of moon types. I love how there's an ad. I don't know if obviously I don't know if you have this ad, but there's an ad next to Lunatone and it just says, "Do you love President Trump? Answer now."
Hold on. I'll go back. I closed out of it, but I can load it up pretty quickly.
Also, it says
Oh wait,
Save America,
this is on
JFC.
this is on Bulbapedia.
Yeah, it also says Save America, JFC. I wonder if that's Jesus fucking Christ.
I have an ad at the bottom. Is it at the bottom of the thing of the ad?
It's on the side. It's on the
I don't
right
have it.
side.
Well,
It's
I'm on my
stagnant.
phone, so there's nothing on the side.
Oh, there you go.
I don't have any ads like that. The one ad I do see is for California Psychics, which it's a psychic
California
moon.
Psychics.
So like that kind of fits in with that. I don't know what your thing is. Have you been looking up Trump stuff on the computer?
No.
No cookies that would link to.
I don't think
Trump?
so. Oh, I don't think so.
I don't know then.
But who knows?
If you didn't know, Pokemon are very mega, apparently.
Very MAGA.
Only on your computer.
Make Pokemon great again.
Ugh. Anyway,
so what's been going on? What do you got? What's the situation?
What's been going on? Let's see. I am now recovered from COVID. I've tested negative.
Oh, fantastic!
So it's time to party again. Where can I get some more COVID? That's the question you gotta ask.
Where can I get more COVID?
No. That's not a real question. Don't answer it.
Oh, all right.
It was very rhetorical.
Well, I try to answer every question posed to me.
But
so what'd you get up to?
I haven't really been doing much. I had to try to. So I had to try.
Well, it was your birthday.
Well, it's my birthday Monday, but I couldn't do anything, so it's not a very exciting
Mm,
story.
okay.
Um, I streamed on my birthday. I'll talk a
What'd
little
you
bit more
stream?
about that. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to the games and stuff.
Oh, oh, okay.
But
Excuse me.
yeah, no, yesterday I had to try to remote in for work to try to like build stuff from
Okay.
here, and it's a whole clusterfuck because there's no setup for that. They haven't tried it once, and so I get online and I'm able to like remote in and I can see the screen that we're working on.
Hmm.
And the guy who's at the other end of the screen, I have to work with him. I can't do this stuff because it's union. And
Oh,
so
Union.
I tried calling him, no answer. Like an hour goes by. I had someone check like what's going on. It's like, oh, he doesn't want to use a cell phone. I'm like, that's fair. You don't have
Okay.
like I think it's your personal fucking cell phone. You don't have to use it for work. But they had when they redid this room, apparently, like since I've been on vacation and out with COVID, I haven't seen it yet. They removed the phone. So my buddy goes, "Yeah, there's no phone anymore back here. I gotta try to ask someone." And he's like walking past. He goes, "But there's 4 unplugged phones in the hallway." So a half hour later, they like fixed it so there's a phone in
Hmm.
the room, and I was able to fucking do work for like an hour and a half.
That's very interesting.
It was interesting and also very frustrating, but also I didn't care enough because if they didn't go through any care to help me help out while I'm out with fucking COVID, then
Right.
too bad, you know?
Yeah. Well, it is what it is, man.
So anyway,
Welcome.
that was my yesterday. So that was
That was
fun.
your yesterday.
Well,
What happened over
yesterday today,
here
but it'll
is
be by the time this comes out,
2 days
it
ago.
should be 2 days ago. Or if you're listening to this later, more days ago.
More days ago. Months ago. Possibly years.
Possibly years ago. This could be in the
Decades.
archives.
This could be being listened to by archaeologists who found a hard drive unranked on it, and we are history.
Whose hard drive would that be?
Um, a future host that
Not even any of the current hosts. This is
no,
like a
because
future
unranked
host.
is yeah,
We
unranked is going to be going
we've
on.
we've sold out. We're
We
gone,
yeah,
and we just
we're
got some more
gone.
people in here.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
They recast us.
Who's
We've been
they? We are
recast.
us.
No, but we've sold it. We've sold it. So they've recast. We sold, and then they were our bosses, and then we quit, and then they recast.
Interesting. Okay.
So
Was it?
the
Did we get it? Did we get a good deal at least?
no, terrible deal. No.
Nothing in perpetuity.
No, but they have to use the new hosts had to assume our identities. So it's
they
still
so they
Tuna,
get to be
Dan,
so
Tom,
they get to be
Chris.
Dan, and you get to and whoever's playing you gets to be Nikki Tidbits.
That's right.
Are we allowed to get and use our names in public, or is that now their property?
We're dead.
Oh, we died. Okay.
We've died. We've died.
So this is like season
unranked,
15.
Yeah, this is 15. That's horrible. That means I'm dying. Like, so I better get
Oh, I
my
just
affairs in
assume like
order.
in like 30 in like 10 years
Yeah.
the world will be on fire.
No, this is like unranked goes on forever, and you know,
They never run out of Pokemon, so that's key.
Well, they'll never because Pokemon will go longer than this show, so they'll never run out. We'll be fine. And then I guess what they'll do, maybe they'll just do variations.
Eventually.
Ooh, the very last. When there is, but will they? Here's the question: will they know?
Will they know
it's
is the key?
Pokemon?
Yeah, because otherwise it could
Will they know?
Whatever. It's probably gonna be a legendary, right?
Like,
Because the last one's always like a legendary.
Right. Like the other thing I was thinking the other day, I was thinking like, when is this Marvel like thing going to end? And are they going to have like a big finale movie? And then I was thinking,
like
well,
when we're like in nursing homes,
right?
When
we're
in nursing homes.
And then I thought to myself, even if they do that, they're just going to revive Marvel. Like they're just going to revive it all again, do it all over again after we're all dead. Maybe. So, like what, like the last human. Like I feel like we brought this up before. Will the last human know that they're the last human? Or will we all just perish all at once and no one really knows? So
that's true. Very,
what else happened this week? A little bit, yeah. This weekend, Britt had a bunch of plans, so she actually did a bunch of stuff while I was home with the baby by myself. It was great. Did some good bonding time. Took her to my mom's house. Had some time with the grandma.
Okay, good
times. Kids getting ready to. I've been saying this for a while now. She seems like she's about to walk, but she just doesn't. I feel like she just has. Well, she is. She just like, I don't feel like she has an interest. She's
No,
able to
she's walking.
crawl. Yeah, she's just like able to crawl really fast, and I
Do
feel
you
like she
guys
just
like try
doesn't care.
propping her up on her feet
Oh
when she
yeah. Oh, she
stands
can
there?
stand up. She stands up on her own. She stands up on her own. But then when she wants to move, she just goes back down and starts crawling like, really fast. I don't know. I feel like she just doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
We got her first birthday coming up.
I know I can't
Unfortunately,
make it.
none of you can make it. So Chris can't make it, California. Tom can't make it because he's a loser. And you can't make it because you're working.
Yeah.
But we are getting Shake Shack catered. So
Oh,
that's exciting.
baby's gonna love that.
Baby's gonna love it. We're also getting like this PlayStation because we have a bunch of friends with babies that are also coming. So, or not babies,
Oh,
I guess
okay.
like
So
2 to 3 year olds.
You're talking about like a playpen.
It's a playpen, but like more.
Because you said PlayStation. We are on a video game podcast.
Oh, right.
So you can't just throw the word PlayStation out there and not have me think that first.
Right. I can't just say PlayStation.
I was like, oh, you're gonna play
without
some like you
being
like set up a LAN setup and shit and start playing like 8 players.
Right. Right. No, so it will be a playpen type thing with like a ball pit, some things to climb on, all that shit. And yeah, pretty excited. That's in 2 weeks. Got to clean the whole goddamn house. I'm doing a lot of DIY projects here at the house, and I was saying this to Brittany. I just feel like I'm like the caretaker to this house now. Like every day there's something new. There's something different that I have to hang.
It is your house. So if there was someone to take care of it, it should be you. I feel like the caretaker is someone you hire and then they take care of the house.
Well, you know what's really fun? When we moved into this house, I remember telling Britt, and she was like, oh, like, are you like my stepdad? I'm gonna call my stepdad. My mom's not married, but he got me this bag of tools, and I was like, like I'm never gonna use these. Like I'm just gonna pay people to do the work for me. And it ended up being where I use these tools all the time, and now I'm just like Bob the Builder or Jimmy Fix It over here is basically what's going on.
I saw a meme earlier, and it was Bob the Builder, and it said like, "Can we fix it?" And his wife's going like, "No, I want a divorce."
Nice. What else? Oh, so that's it for what I've been doing. Work's been work and whatever. Oh, well, maybe we could talk about post show. We could either do rehearsal post show.
We're a little early on the post show.
No, I know. Rehearsal post show. Better Call Saul post show.
We can just talk about TV shows in the post show.
All right, so we'll do post show TV shows because I actually thought
we're not going to be as long winded as you think.
I agree. So what happened on Monday when you streamed for your birthday?
Oh, so I ended up playing that game that Tom was talking about last time. Cult of the Lamb.
Wow, you actually took a Tom recommendation.
I saw Noah playing it about a day after I made fun of Tom. Like I was never going to touch the game. And then I was like, this actually looks kind of fun. So I was sitting there and I was like, I'm kind of tired of Fall Guys because it's not like the new season's coming out in like 2 weeks, but I think it's like the 29th is the last day of this season. Okay. But I was like, I've done all the challenges and I've maxed out the battle pass and I just have nothing to really do.
Right.
So I don't feel like it would be fun for anyone to watch me do that. So I was like, let's start a cult.
No, but also just as a quick aside, the Sonic event.
Oh, that was shitty.
Was not that good. And
I
anyone who didn't play
quickly seen it before I mentioned it last week that it existed.
Yeah.
And then I played it and it's like, it's just one level.
It's one level, 3 rounds, collect rings.
And for everything you do, which honestly didn't take that long. It's a very simple, dumb thing they did. They just give you a pair of Sonic shoes you can't really see.
Right. A pair of Sonic shoes that you cannot see. Of course, everything Sonic is behind a paywall that you really would want.
If you wanted to buy all the Sonic stuff, it would have cost you like $50.
Right. I mean, that's insane. And also, so 2 things about Fall Guys. One was that the Sonic event, you would think it was a collectathon or to collect the rings. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why is it not a race? It's fucking Sonic. He runs. He goes fast. Well, I don't get it.
It is a race when you get to the 3rd round.
To you collect the coins, but it's not a first. I know, but I was expecting a race level, and then the other
the problem that I had with it was just like, you've made one level. Like I don't know why. I feel like if you're coming with a special challenge package, it's okay if you make one level, but like it has to be multidimensional. Like the one where they had us playing like what are they, like basically cops and robbers. I forget what it was called. Thieves and
That was a
whatever.
good one.
That was a good one because you could play on as thieves or the people catching thieves, so it mixed it up a little bit.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But and then the other problem I have with Fall Guys now, of course, you know me, always got to have a problem.
Yep.
The kudos that you get don't buy shit
The
anymore.
kudos don't buy much, and you can't really get them that easily either anymore.
Yeah, you can't get them that easily anymore. And
there's too many. We've said this, I think, before. There's just too many currencies going on.
There's too many. Like, there's two separate currencies: the one you buy with real money and the one you earn. And of course, everything that you can buy with what you earn is shit. Yep. And I feel like that's just, you know, fuck you. I know you can earn the other bucks, the other currency by doing the battle pass and everything. And I get it. And you can buy like maybe 2 cool things with that.
Well,
if you're also not going to use the money that you earned to buy the next battle pass.
Here's the problem that I have with those things. If everyone just kind of agreed, this is really shitty, I hate that they're doing this, I'm not going to buy them, they would have to change their method and make it easier to acquire this shit. Because there's no point in putting things behind a paywall that no one's paying for.
Right.
But there's a lot of people out there who see it and go like, oh shit, only $10, and they say that every fucking 2 days, and then before you know, you pay like $2,000 in a month for all the costumes.
Yep.
And the games are like, this is much better than charging $30 for the game.
Right. And I get it. These are all cosmetics and who cares? But you know, it's still, I feel like if you have stuff that I can
fun
earn,
that gets taken away
a little bit. Yeah. Like I get the stuff you earn through the battle pass, but like if I can accumulate a good number of kudos to buy like this awesome, you know, one costume that is really cool, then that's fine. But like all the stuff behind the kudos shit is shit. Yeah,
it's like just basically just like names at this point, like things you can put on your name tag. That's it.
So all right, so you played a Tom Wreck.
Yeah, I play. It actually is a very good game. So Cult of the Lamb. It's
wow.
The first time around I played it. So you start it up and it goes. You want like easy, medium. Medium's recommended.
Is this on Switch?
What is it's on everything. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I got it on Xbox.
Okay.
But it's on It's available on PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it's on Switch, and I know it's on Steam. And it's actually cool if you play it on PC and you are streaming. You can get your Twitch followers involved in the game. They can actually join your cult.
Okay.
Like, and then like make decisions within the game that help or hurt you.
Right.
So it's kind of interactive. That's really cool. But I'm playing Xbox, so I couldn't do any of that stuff. The first time around, I think I had like 7 or 8 members, and this wasn't even when I was streaming. This is when I tried it earlier in the day, and I think I had like 6 dissenters by the time I was like 2 hours in. And I went, wow, this has gone horribly wrong. And it's because I had upgraded the wrong things, and therefore my weapons sucked, and so I was just getting my ass kicked and not bringing back any resources. And if you don't bring back resources, these people are gonna get mad at you.
Wait, what people are gonna get mad at you?
Your cult members. The computerized
computerized cult. Okay, I was gonna ask, like, are they computerized?
They're not real people. Or... Yeah, no, it's you leave to do these quests to come back with resources to help build up your cult, and you know, the more stuff you can build, the happier the people are. And it takes a while to get to outhouse, by the way. So
what does that even mean?
So you have to build like an outhouse, or these fuckers just shit everywhere, and then they complain there's shit everywhere.
That there's poop everywhere?
Yeah. And so once you get to outhouse, you can build them, and they'll go shit in the outhouse, and you don't have to worry about that.
All right.
But I have not reached that part on either of my attempts. But in the second one, I only have like 1 dissenter, and I
how many people are in your cult? How many people can you get?
Well, I had like, I think in the second try, I ended up like 6 or 7, but 1 left. He was pissed off. He just left. Like, that's fine.
Okay.
If you want a dessert, you're not at least gonna fucking ruin the rest of them for me.
Right.
And one guy I think we sacrificed because you're in a cult. You're working for this demon. That's the very start of the game. Basically, the game begins and you get you're getting sacrificed, and that's how it starts. And then some demon saves you, and he goes like, they're trying to kill you. I'm going to save you, but you have to help spread the word of me, pretty much.
Right. Is it, how long does it take for one playthrough? Like, how long?
I'm not sure how many hours it would take. I mean, you can get a decent chunk of the way like in a few hours.
Mm,
And then I'm guessing it'd probably be around 20 something to 30.
okay.
That's
Okay.
a guess. I don't know if that's true.
I
It
feel
probably
like you're
says
pulling
online
that out of
somewhere.
thin air, but
But yeah. But I mean it is fun. It's kind of interesting because it's a little different. It kind
I
of
mean, it's
does
definitely
remind me
different
of
than
like,
games you play.
well, I've played like some weird games every now and then. Like
What?
Undertale was kind of weird.
Undertale? What was Undertale?
You're basically like in the world below our world, and you have all these like dumb jokes, but like, like a skeleton's your buddy and stuff like that. Like, I don't know how to describe it otherwise. It's like, and then all the challenges like uh weird little mini game things. Undertale.
Undertale.
You can look it up quickly.
I'm looking it up right
I've
now.
talked about this a long time ago. I can't even
Yeah, no,
remember the
I know you've
details on
talked
it.
about it. Oh no, I don't remember.
You probably
I
never
was about to
saw
say
me
I don't
play it.
remember playing this game.
You
Yeah,
never played
obviously.
it. Yeah.
Right.
And you probably never watched me play it. So,
No, why? How would I watch it? I mean,
I mean, how?
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
But anyway, yeah, so that was fun. I do it's like what was it? 15, $20 the game. So,
oh, okay,
yeah. It's
nice.
fun. I waited till my birthday rolled around and bought it for my birthday for me.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, I forgot. We got to call someone out. So
Oh, yeah.
Dan's birthday rolled around, and it was August 15th, and I know it's August 15th because it's always a week after my birthday.
Yeah, it's easy. Yours is the 8th, mine's the 15th.
Very easy. It's literally, I know it's the same day, the following week, right? I text out to our unranked group, happy birthday, Dan, right?
Yep.
Chris follows suit, happy birthday, Dan. Tom, nothing. No acknowledgement, no happy birthday. Some friend. And it's not like he wasn't around. He was texting he texted later in the group. And it's not like the birthday was buried that much in the
No,
stream.
not at all. He just completely straight up ignored it and moved on.
Right. Also, I'm going to also call Tom out for something. He is clearly ignoring the group texts and then posts the most mundane, stupid stories on Instagram. Like the one that he posted about an hour or two ago is just a house.
I didn't even look at it. He's driving by.
And the one earlier that he posted
it was in like a Wawa. He was in a Wawa.
Yeah, the Wawa. And but wait, no,
which
the
if
one
you
before
don't know,
that,
on the East Coast, there's like they're really good.
like a 7-Eleven.
It's a really, really much better version of a 7-Eleven.
Right. And then the other one he posted this morning was a picture of the moon out during the day.
Oh my god! Is he
which
sure it wasn't a Pokemon?
Which honestly, what?
Was he sure
right,
it wasn't a Pokemon?
Right. Now that I'm even thinking about what he posted a picture of the sky, which is with the moon, which is something everyone in this area has access to.
It's not true.
By just walking outside.
Maybe some people can't walk.
Or maybe some people can't go outside, like they're in fucking prison. But right,
but they are following Tom on Instagram.
Right, but they're exactly prisoners are following Tom on Instagram. But if you look up, you see Tom's post. That was Tom's post. It was a picture of the sky with the moon in it during the day, in the morning. I went out to go get the garbage pail this morning. I saw the moon in the sky. I took the baby out because she likes to go outside in the morning. So I took her out. We touched a couple leaves and stuff, but brought the garbage pail back in. I looked up. I went, oh, the moon's out. I didn't think to myself, let me grab my phone and post on Instagram. Not sure if everyone is aware that the moon is out during the daytime.
Did you know there's a moon? I just found out today, actually.
No, and they're Lunatone. And the other thing now I'm thinking is, right?
Okay.
Will Tom listen to this episode? Nobody, I don't want anyone to say a word, right? Chris, if you're listening to this, and anyone who's listening to this, don't let Tom know that I've just called him out for all this stuff. Let's see if he listens to this episode and then comes back next week, or I guess 2 weeks from now, whenever the fuck he wants to be on the podcast. We're on Tom time now. Do whatever the hell he wants, right? Tom time. So we'll see if he lays back into me when he comes back on.
I mean, he's not on next week either, right? That's what he said.
No, I know. That's why he's on Tom time.
We'll see.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The only other game I also just played Fall Guys, except, well, you played the other game. But I just played Fall Guys just because I thought the Sonic thing was going to be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up not being cool, and I don't think I played anything else. No, I didn't. Keep trying to get into Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the
This
like
is on your. It's still on your iPad. You're playing that,
iPad,
or?
yeah, and I just
Okay.
don't have the time to actually sit down and play, because usually, like, as soon as I sit down, something happens, and it's like, so
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. I think you're just not going to be able to play Roller Coaster Tycoon constantly anymore.
yeah, I think that's done.
So, anyway,
what do we got going on? We got news.
did you do the news? I did. The
No,
news guy. The news guy's gone.
Let's do. Hold on, I'll just
You're looking for the
Google.
news. All right.
Yeah. Let's just Google video game news. We did this one time before when it was just me and you.
Alex is gonna go
Video
and
game
try
news.
to find some video game
we
news
go.
on Google.
See, this is the funniest thing about it is I feel like our listeners know more about the news than the two of
Oh,
us do.
100% more.
So,
Yeah, a
and
lot
the
more.
people, and the
I mean,
only
Tom
people who do
sends
know
us some stuff, but most of it's just not.
I mean,
anything.
there's a lot of things that Tom sends us that I
Yeah.
read. So, okay, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit rights bought by video game super publisher Embracer Group.
Ooh,
Acquires the IP rights to Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. What is Embracer Group? Go look it up. We're not here to tell you those things. Tell you that right now. Marvel Avengers is getting a new hero. Bucky Barnes as the Winter Soldier is coming to Marvel's Avengers.
Woo!
That's right. Actually, why don't I just go to the fucking company that Tom works for and just read off the headlines?
Oh,
So,
all right, what's going on?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves, A Hunter's Cry Guide, Lighthouse Puzzle 2. Oh, wait, this is just...
You're reading an ad, aren't you?
No, well, maybe. Okay, these are the latest stories. Get a Sam's Club membership for $15 and start saving on gaming and tech products.
I mean, you can do that.
Another article from GameSpot is save big on 12 months of HBO Max ahead of Game of Thrones prequel pilot.
You read the ads like no one else. I gotta tell you.
So also Netflix releases the first images from Mike Flanagan's Midnight Club.
Ooh, Midnight Club.
Yeah. Alpha gameplay for Sega and Creative Assembly's Hyenas has leaked. Oh boy.
Oh, so apparently,
hit me.
I have to try to respond. Apparently, we no one can hear us on YouTube right now, even though I was able to earlier.
No way.
Yeah, so I don't know why. I could try something quickly. It's literally because I can't monitor this.
No, it's fine. I mean, look, the two people that are like supposed to be in charge, just
yeah,
don't.
This is what happens when you just send a couple things to get things going.
Right.
Hopefully this worked. I'm back in front of the computer now.
Right. I'm just. I mean.
Okay. Good.
Anyway. Okay. So
Noah can hear us now. That is. We're golden.
Something else.
All right, so we talked about a lot of stuff, but I guess you'll have to hear it on the actual podcast.
You'll have to watch the actual episode. But now it feels like we're talking straight to you. Isn't that nice?
So anyway, thank you for letting us know.
Right.
But we're gonna ignore you for a little bit.
Right. So Pokemon
anyway,
Sword and
Shield. Reading ads.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is the news section. Pokemon Sword and Shield has. This is also another section that Dan and I are not equipped to fucking do. But we went to Tom's website. He owns it, and we're just reading.
He owns the company now.
Yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield has Victini for everyone right now. Netflix's Enola Holmes is back on the case with first photos of upcoming sequel.
I mean, is it a sequel or just second season?
It says sequel.
Yeah, I think they mean second season. I don't think they understand that.
No, isn't Enola Holmes a movie?
Was it a movie?
I think it was a movie.
Oh, maybe it was a movie. Okay, I thought it was a show, but it's probably just on Netflix, and I don't know the difference anymore.
Chick, can you believe it? Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who, and Warhammer all coming to Magic: The Gathering.
Doctor Who and Magic: The Gathering.
Don't know about it.
I mean, it could work. It's just weird, but
apparently you can pre-order Splatoon 3 for just $49 with this exclusive promo code. I'm not going to tell you what the code is. You're going to have to find it yourself. And the Hunger Games prequel will dive into the mythology of Panem. Panem?
What? I think I think it's closer to the second one, but at the same time, what mythology? I mean, we kind of know what happened to the starting point of that, right? Like the country's just divided up into districts. I assume because
there was a war.
There's a war. This dictator took over. Like I don't think there's like much mystery shrouded in how we got to that point.
No, I don't think so. Avatar has been removed from Disney Plus with no warning.
I didn't even know it was on Disney Plus.
I mean, again, like
I watched it on Hulu. When
I don't understand,
or
like
maybe Netflix.
This movie,
Netflix.
I think I saw this movie with you. This movie came out like what
a decade
ago?
You're talking about the movie Avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
You thought I was talking about Last Airbender?
Yes.
No, movie.
Oh, why did Disney remove it? Because it's boring.
Because the movies come because it's boring. I mean, I like a PS5 restock. PS5s are back.
Okay, first of all, that's not even a story anymore. That's just like every 2 months they go, there's a restock, and then they're sold out within like 3 weeks.
And then alpha gameplay for Sega and Creative Assemblies. Oh wait, I read this already.
I feel like you're really just going through headlines right now. We need some details.
Yeah. Loki's Owen Wilson says Marvel Studios is quote kind of uptight about spoilers.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you know, all right, fine. Let's GameSpot not that great with the news actually.
If Tom hears that, he's so angry.
Well, he won't listen to it, as we've already
That's true.
surmised.
No one's gonna look through it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have this even down right now. This goes up. Sounds coming out of the mic.
McDonald's Pokemon card Happy Meals are back.
Ooh,
but the fans aren't happy. I went to Kotaku.
Fans are not
wasn't
happy.
Doing it for me. No.
Why aren't the fans happy?
Let me click the link.
That would probably help.
See how fast the computer can move.
This isn't really news. This is headlines. Headlines with Tuna.
Many adult fans
these are Nikki's tidbits.
Yeah. They were let down as they found basketball toys inside their kids' meals. What?
Well, it's better than some other kind of toy.
When I left work on Tuesday, I immediately rushed to my nearest McDonald's in order to secure Pokemon cards from its latest Happy Meal promotion. I bought 2 kids' meals. I do not have any children. And I was slightly disappointed when the employee handed me 2 plain Happy Meal boxes. I had been hoping to receive the Pikachu printed boxes that were shown on the promo.
These people at McDonald's have the right thing. They saw this adult come in here. They were like, "You don't have any fucking kids," and they just were like, "You know what? You get the backup shit."
I mean, listen, but I got off lucky since each box still came with a pack of Pokemon trading cards. Other customers who ordered the Happy Meals have reported receiving Space Jam 2 toys.
Space Jam 2 toys.
Oh my
God. Those are
God.
almost better than Space Jam
the
toys.
The latest McDonald's promotion is supposed, this is italicized, supposed to come with a Pokemon spinner toy, a cardboard Pikachu coin, and a pack of 4 trading cards, one of which is holographic. These toys are meant to be used in a party game. What?
Can we pause for a second?
Sure.
4 trading cards? Yep. You couldn't go 5? Go to a nice
Does McDonald's still do Monopoly?
No, they stopped because of the whole cheating scandal.
Oh, fuck off.
They haven't done one since. I look every once in a while hoping, because I do, as a fat guy, I do love a good Monopoly at McDonald's.
Yeah. These toys are meant to be used in a party game in which one person spins the wheel to decide on a stat, and then each player, up to 4, compares their cards to determine who has the highest score. Obviously, most adults who choose to buy the Happy Meals for themselves are mainly interested in obtaining the Pokemon cards. Oh boy. As you can imagine, many were deeply unhappy about this error. Of course, they all got on Twitter to express how mad they are.
So, the other things that have been pointed out to me as newsworthy this week is the whole Dragon Ball Z coming to Fortnite has been a thing.
Yeah.
I've not played it. I've seen a couple clips. I guess it's all right
I
looking.
mean, it looks cool.
We're
I
just.
mean, I'll,
I'm not gonna play Fortnite.
yeah.
We've been over this.
Actually, you know what we should be doing? Because I feel like I mean, maybe people do. Look, if you get your news from us, thanks. I feel like a lot of people, though, are getting their news from other sources, like
yeah.
more immediate. There's no way that you're like hearing from us for the first time on some, maybe. But I feel like maybe we should start doing obscure video game news.
Ooh,
Or
how obscure are you thinking?
I'm thinking pretty obscure. So let's type that in actually. Obscure video game news.
You can't just type in like I feel like you have terrible googling skills.
No, are you kidding me? I'm like king of Google. Video game news. I'm telling you, I'm gonna find something right now just from this one search alone. Obscure and rumors. There's literally
I mean, I'm sure there's results, but I don't know how many of them are actually made obscure.
There is literally a website called www.obscuregamers.com, and it's Obscure Gamers News.
Okay,
that is the first hit.
What's the first story when you go to?
Oh wait, this is a weird website. Oh, I don't like this. This is like I've never been able to navigate a website like this. It's like forum like. I'm never. Oh man.
I feel like this episode is just Alex explores the internet.
This is I'm not good with this. This is not good. It's like forums. Oh, what's new? Let's try what's new.
Aren't you like a big Reddit guy? Isn't that just like the biggest forum?
Yeah, but it's this is like weird. It's got weird colors. New Dreamcast game. Oh, this is from June 2021. All right,
so this website seems like a bust.
Might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
So Noah brings up that apparently I did not see the story on this.
Let's have them do the news. Bring them in.
Well, I would love to, but then I have to go change the fucking overlay, and we've seen how terrible I am at that. Yeah. So he has. Did we talk about the Spider-Man mod that got banned for removing gay flags from the game? And the website owners said, if you disagree with us, delete your account.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not going to look further into it.
Okay.
But if you, but that seems pretty fucked up.
That's horrible.
Oh, obscure video game news is one of the Overwatch League here he goes. One of the this is some obscure video game news for us. I see. One of the Overwatch League esports teams is falling apart right now, and everyone is crying and laughing. I don't know if that's news so much as like
news.
I mean, headline.
It's about as newsworthy as everything else I've said so far.
I mean, most of your things you read were just advertisements for TV shows.
Horror game series Obscure should make a comeback.
Okay,
but it's highly unlikely.
I still don't think this is the news. I'm pretty sure this is just Nikki's tids.
Hold on. What if I just
Nikki's
do like
tidbits?
What if I just search like what's like a maybe not video game weird news?
Oh, like I used to find with the fucking like tongue grafts and stuff when we did box files.
Right.
Weird news.
Oh, here we go. Mom fumes after sister chucks son out of family photo for pulling silly faces.
I mean, that's kind of funny.
Woman's husband secretly quits job. Now she wants him to move back with parents.
Huh.
Woman boots husband from delivery room because of loud phone calls with his bros.
Not even with his bros. You know what I watched recently that reminds me of I just watched the Netflix documentary on Woodstock 99.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about Woodstock 99?
No.
It was like basically it was supposed to be like the 30th anniversary Woodstock like big concert. And they hired the bands they got were like a lot of like the new metal and stuff like on the first day. And it kind of was a big disaster all around, but basically there ended up being a riot by the end of the festival.
Oh damn.
Like a full-on like national emergency type riot. Like they got the National Guard in there to break it up. It's worth watching. 3 parts on Netflix. I don't want to give too much away for those of you who don't know about it, but it's entertaining in how much they just went like, we'll be fine until all hell broke loose. Anyway,
I'll check it
look
out.
into it. You'll see why the
Into
bros
it.
thing comes up nearly
Right.
immediately. But
Right. And then last one is extreme eater devours 60-ounce burger and 100 chicken nuggets in mammoth food challenge.
how long do you take to do that though? We did 60 chicken nuggets in an hour.
Doesn't say.
Come on, we need details.
I'm sorry. What do you?
I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault. We need details.
Yeah. Oh wait, 2 speed eaters, less than 17 minutes.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How?
That's what it says.
I mean, I believe you. I believe that's what you're reading.
There's apparently video proof. I'm not going to play it,
but that's so much food in such a short period of time. I just don't understand how you get it down.
Swallow. So that was the news. Where you always can get your video game news right here on the Unranked Podcast.
I like to think of that. Those were Nikki's tidbits.
That could be a new segment. It's fine with me. It's
you
very
just read
easy
some
to
random
do.
Ass headlines.
It's very easy to do. Just Google. Use my amazing Google skills. What else? What do we have questions? Are we able to do that, or is that?
I mean, yeah, we're
able
to do that. You have access to the Discord. People post questions in there.
Oh, I forgot that people post questions in the Discord. Do we have any questions, or we?
Yeah, well, we cut the string of questions we had short last time. So let's go back and try to find out where we left off. How about that?
Okay, we can do that.
All right. Actually, I'm pretty sure we got through all of Narc's questions. I thought there were more. Yeah. So at one point, I think it was last week. Is Nathan Fielder more insane than his clients in the rehearsal?
I think that they're portraying him to be that way. Yeah. I think that he's.
I don't think he's actually that crazy. I mean, he's not normal, because a normal person doesn't go with these elaborate fucking plans. But
he is. Yeah. I would say he is. I'm going to say he's fearless in a certain way that, like, he doesn't, like, he portrays himself as this awkward dude, right? But he's okay with that level of awkwardness. Like, he's okay with pushing the boundary with people, whereas I can't physically, like, I feel like I physically can't do it. Even if I knew I was on a TV show, even if I knew we were going to tell them it's a joke, I feel like I still couldn't do it and act and ask and say ask the questions he asks, say the things
and
he
also
says.
with a straight
I don't
face
think I could do it.
Time.
Right. And with a straight face, I would never be able to do it. So I commend him on that. And I feel like I'm watching like this Inception show that's like completely fucking with me. Whereas, like, I don't know. I feel like Angela to me is like, is she real? Is she not? She's got to be real. And then it's like, but then there's the people with the Fielder method are coming in and they're acting in parts of the
without spoiling much. We can talk about this more in the post show.
Going?
But go ahead and check out the rehearsal. It's definitely some original TV.
It's great. That's my favorite. Well, yeah, it's super original television.
Yep. So you kind of answered this, and I kind of answered this. I'm going to move on from it because I don't want to go into spoilers for the rehearsal.
Post show will also talk about Better Call Saul, which I'm just going to say right now for anyone who doesn't listen to the post show. I thought it was another amazing ending, stuck by Vince Gilligan.
Okay, I heard a word wrong when you just said that. I heard stunk, but then I realized you said stuck. Like he stuck the landing.
Like he stuck the landing again. Like he did it again. Like I feel like he's that good. Vince is that good.
I don't know if it's just him. I'm assuming there's a team of people with him.
Of course there's a team, but I'm just gonna say him and his team. Peter Gould. Is it Peter Gould? Who's the other?
I don't watch the credits that hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure.
Sorry. Well, I want to give credit where credit's due.
I know. I just don't know who it is. So I can't answer your questions of is it that guy. So this was answered by you and me in Discord, but I want to talk about it a little more. So Ibanez man, Carlos, he sent in the existential question of what would we do if we got all the stats of our lifetime, but you go into like the void of death, and then you appear on like a main menu, take your helmet off, and you've just been like a 12-year-old in the faraway future playing like a video game.
Right.
Like, what would you? I know what you said, But like,
I said I would know why I made all the fucking
dumb
mistakes I
decisions.
made.
Yeah. But any more thoughts on that or no? Because that's a crazy scenario.
I mean, it's a crazy scenario, and it's complete. The funniest part about
Would
it,
that mean that the rest of us don't exist?
yeah, it
Like,
does. It means that
or
I'm
is
in
this like
my
a
own
is
world.
like a multiplayer game? But with who? Who's the NPCs?
Right?
It's
Who are
hard
the
to.
NPCs?
Yeah.
And what's amazing about that question is I think it's impossible to know. It's the same way it's impossible to
Well,
know
it's
whether we're
impossible
in a
to know until you take
simulation.
the helmet off, I guess.
But I'm not taking. I don't know how to take it off.
Well, no, I'm saying at the end of the game, you've taken the helmet off because you find out it's all been a video game.
Am I an NPC right now?
You
Am
could
I
be.
programmed to say everything I'm saying to you right now?
We could both be NPCs, and that's weird to think about. Because you would
In,
think, am I playing me or am I just programmed to be this way?
right? Am I me or am I programmed?
Have I wasted all my time just doing exactly what I was going to do? Probably.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also curious with that. I mean, I wrote like I'd wonder who put the game's difficulty all the way up. Was my response.
Ah, very nice.
But
very nice. Yeah, I would also say like why did you impede me in certain ways here?
well, I mean, like in a video game, that'd be too easy if everything worked out.
Yeah.
You'd have to assume the people that everything worked out perfectly for are NPCs, right? Because
Yeah.
like, what kind of video game would that be? What's the point of the underling NPCs if you're just gonna have like all if you're like born in as a billionaire, right? Like,
Sure.
what's the fun?
What's the fun in that?
That'd be a bad arc.
But maybe that's the game you're playing now. The next game you play, you're going to play
So you're
like one of a
saying
pauper.
so you're saying it's like random? You could just spawn randomly in this
You've
scenario?
already or the previous game you played as the really really rich kid and now you want to play as the not so rich kid.
So you say so you're selecting in this explanation or guess or whatever the hell you're doing. You have selected it's a choice of how you want to spawn into the game. Literally, I guess.
Yep. Or like Oregon Trail. Like, oh, you're the banker, or you know, you're a U.S.
So you just get to pick like a
citizen
profession.
yeah, you're like you pick like U.S. citizen in the early or late 1900s, and yeah, and like the next go around, you're like a Russian citizen in 1929.
Oh wow, you've picked two not great times.
Right.
You know what? You're not gonna
Wait,
pick like.
but then that. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Because then that if
Oh,
I go with my scenario,
you'd go
that
even
assumes,
crazier, by the way, if you went back to like the 1920s,
yeah,
because there wouldn't even be video games by the time you're dead.
yeah, but then that assumes then that all of this has already happened and that the United States and Russia and all that exists. Like if I
Oh, that's
choose to go
true.
back to
Although
that
you'd have
time,
to assume
if I chose to pick this time period, that means that either someone has created all of this or they're basing it on real life. And I'm in the future in the year 3000.
yeah,
But
I
they're
mean, he
but
said
they're
you'd be in the future when you.
but now am I okay, fine. But then if that's true, am I in the body of me,
No.
of like a person who lived during that time, or am I now injected into this scenario?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So are you playing someone, or are you just
Am I playing a
now
real
involved
historical
in this
character?
situation?
Right. Am I playing a historical character
I would
or
go with you have to be playing someone because you have parents,
right?
because otherwise the
Right.
parents wouldn't have had the kid,
The kid and the whole thing.
and that
Yeah.
would screw up their
Right. So
trajectory.
now I'm playing as me. And I guess this is going back to what we said before the other week when we were talking about fucking butterfly effect. So
A little bit.
now what?
A little bit.
Little bit. So now am I playing am I along for the ride? Is it one of those like
Well, it
is it
seems
like a
like you have no
telltale
memory
game?
of your other life at all in
Mm,
this scenario.
mm.
And also, it would be taking forever. So, like, your brain, even if you did at the start of the game have some memory of, like, it would be way gone because you're feeling time move as slowly as you are feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think the amount of hours it takes to finish this game?
Okay,
Oh,
so that's another question.
yeah.
So
Is the game moving super fast and like you don't realize it because you're in
and
the
I
game?
don't realize it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, is this just like a day for video game me?
Maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, these questions work a lot better with, I think, this kind of conversation works better with 2 people rather than 4.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with 4, we just go around and go, your answer, your answer, your answer, your answer.
There's not a lot of back and forth.
And there's no back and forth, and we just move on. But this, we got some creative, we got some juices flowing on this one.
Yeah.
So you're welcome.
Some tuna juices.
Yeah.
Gross. Anyway,
Well,
should we move on to our wing it game that we don't know what it is because we didn't plan one?
Yeah, because I don't have a complaint. And wait, you made a game or not?
No, but I did not. I'm just saying we should wing something.
Okay.
You want to like come up with like 5 questions about ourselves the other person should know? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things. Unless you have some good, I'm just.
I mean, I got
spitting out
nothing.
ideas, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
This could get cut. If anyone was to listen to this far into the podcast before putting it out, this could get cut.
Right. Okay. So, what kind of games do we usually play? What's our repertoire of games?
There's so many at this point.
That's
I mean,
true.
the other fucking like a few weeks ago, I played "What the fuck item is in my mouth."
Right. That's right.
So-
Right. All right. What if I read a headline and I remove a word from it? You have to guess what that word is.
I have to guess a random word. We could try it. All right. What do you want to call this game?
Guess a random word.
Okay. Very creative.
Okay. Got one for you. You ready?
No, let's go.
The blank is among dozens of books banned in this Texas school district.
Oh, the Bible.
That is correct.
I read about that.
Okay.
Or I heard about it yesterday. I can't remember if I read or saw it somewhere. But
all right, that was good.
Yeah, basically they wanted to get rid of any books that had any sexually explicit material, and the Bible has plenty of that. So
It does. Okay. Blank attack suspect pleads not guilty to attempted murder
you
assault.
give me 2 blanks. This is bullshit. Blank attack subject. So there's
Suspect.
2
Blank attack suspect
So
pleads not guilty to attempted murder assault. It's a person.
This is a 2-word attack.
It's a person.
Oh, is the person's name?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard the story, so I don't know.
Salman Rushdie.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I remember he was attacked. I did read about that, but
okay,
it didn't stand out enough.
Yeah. Sealed blank in Trump search should be redacted, judge says.
Warrant.
No, affidavit.
No. Affidavit.
You were close.
It's in the ballpark.
Yeah. I love how I search new. I don't know about
By the way,
this.
I'm pretty sure this is why Trump's stuff is coming up in your Wikipedia.
Maybe. But, so I just searched, like I literally Googled news. The first hit is news.google.com. The second hit is foxnews.com.
You know what you should do? As Chris would say, you should use the only search engine worth using, Bing.
Bing?
Yeah. They pay me money. That's what he says all the time. They don't actually pay him money. I hope. But
blank tells nuclear plant workers to not go to work Friday amid concerns of planned incident.
FBI. I don't know.
Russia.
Yeah, this is tough because you're just reading literal news. It'd be more fun if this was like something more fun
that I planned and put together before this.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go with.
I think I've gotten 1 right so far. If I'm keeping score.
Yeah, I think you've gotten 1.
The first one.
Blank destroys postal service truck in Melville.
There's so many choices here. Postal service. Explosion.
You're close. Fire.
Okay.
Fire. All right, let's switch to
We don't have to
Let's
do
go
too
with
many more.
No,
We
I
can
know.
cut
Let's
this
go
short.
with yeah. Well, here we go. Oh wait, no. Let's go with this.
Okay, you got a good one then. I hope.
No, I have a different. We're switching. Okay.
Is the rule the same? I've just got the word.
No. Now
Oh God.
it's okay. What is the title of one of the first video games ever developed by American physicist William Higginbotham, who designed the game in 1958 for display at the Brookhaven National Laboratory's annual public exhibition?
I don't know. Pac-Man. I have no fucking idea.
Tennis for Two.
Interesting. By the way, when I was in Wisconsin, I went to this arcade place.
Yeah.
And they had like the original. They had a lot of old video games, and like the stand-up. They had all sorts of pinball machines and stuff too. But anyway, I played the original Tetris, and it was distracting because all I could do was stare at the backwards like R and like all like the Russian references in it that I would never think about otherwise.
Yeah.
That reminded me.
What was the first video game console to be offered by an American company since Atari?
Since Atari.
Yeah.
I'm bad with years on some of these.
Well, just think of a video game console created by Americans.
No. I mean, it shouldn't be that one.
I thought you were saying now. I thought you were like now. That's what I call music.
No, that's not a video game console.
Not yet.
It's I can't think of the name of one of them, so I'm just gonna say the Xbox because
you are correct.
That's really okay. Wow,
that's it. That is it.
I couldn't, because I was like, Sega's not, Sony's not. Pretty sure like I know Nintendo's obviously not, but I didn't know if like Commodore maybe was or something like that.
Oh, the Commodore 64.
Yeah. Not 64, was it? Was it 64?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it was 64.
It was the highest selling single computer model of all time. In what land does The Legend of Zelda take place?
I should know this.
You should know this.
The Wild. No,
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hyrule.
That's perfect.
It took a while to get there. I was like, this is somewhere in my brain.
It took you a little bit. Let's see.
I don't even know if we're playing a game anymore or what's going on.
Yeah, no, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I mean, these are,
I'll keep answering random trivia.
What was the first? Which Halo game in the series takes place between Halo 2 and 3?
Between 2 and 3?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think did it? I'll say Reach. I don't know if that's correct.
No. It was Halo 3 ODST.
ODST. Wait, that's between. That's right. It was a prequel.
Mm-hmm.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
I always forget about that game anyway, even though I probably played it more than Reach. But
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, so that's
all right. I win.
That's
out of the two of us.
Dan wins.
Yeah,
Dan
woo.
wins.
That was good.
That
was well planned.
Yeah. Well, we found out that the game master wasn't going to be here.
No, and then
day of, and we both work. So
yeah, and then we found out that how to make sound work on the live stream midway through the show. So that was
right.
Good.
Right.
So
yep.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
oopsie daisy.
That's fine. We have the recording of the Zoom. It'll be able to get posted again, hopefully.
Sure.
If Tom looks at it. If not, I don't know. But yeah. So should we do the? I guess we'll do the rollout here. Tuna, you go first, I guess.
Yeah, Tuna Targaryen on PlayStation and Twitter, and Tuna Space Targaryen on Xbox.
All right, you can find me at Big Danny15 on Twitch, on Twitter, on PlayStation, and on Xbox. I'm the Big Danny.
And we're the Unranked Podcast, and you can suck it.